Hello and welcome. It's a sea of orange and a moment of joy and celebration for lakhs of Marathas gathered here in Navi Mumbai's Vashi area. The Maharashtra government late Friday night issued a draft ordinance catering to all the demands as far as the Maratha Reservation is concerned. While the demand of the Maratha community to be included in the other backward classes or the OBC category isn't new, it's the sheer scale of the protest in the last 5 months that has gathered eyeballs. Members of the community say that this is a historic occasion. Lakhs of members from the Maratha community erupted in joy as the latest phase of the protest for Maratha Reservation came to an end. This after the Eknath Shinde-led government issued a draft notification to recognize all blood relatives of the Maratha community as Kunbis whose relevant caste records have been found. Members of the Maratha community hailed the decision.
मधील माणूस काय करू शकतो मराठ्यांचा हे दाखवलंय मराठा समाजानं आणि मनोज दादानं आणि सरकारला आणि मुंबईला बी कळवलंय की मराठ्याची ताकद ही काही अल्प नाहीये, ही खूप मोठी ताकद आहे आणि लढाई आजची नाही 40 वर्षाची लढाई आहे. ही फक्त मनोज दादा आणि पूर्ण मराठा समाज त्यांच्या सोबत राहिला हा गरजवंत मराठ्यांचा लढाई.
As per the latest government directive, Kunbi caste certificates will be issued upon submission of an affidavit by the applicant establishing relations with his blood relatives like uncle, nephew, and other members of his family. The latest agitation that's been going on for nearly 5 months was spearheaded by this man, Manoj Jarange Patil. He says records of nearly 54 lakh people have been found in Maharashtra so far, identifying members of the Maratha community as Kunbi and demanded immediate issuance of caste certificates. Earlier this week, Jarange Patil began a march from his hometown in Maharashtra's Jalna to India's financial capital of Mumbai. Lakhs joined on the way from various towns and villages across the state. Organizers estimate close to 1 million were part of the march. After reaching Mumbai's outskirts on Thursday, Jarange Patil began his hunger strike. Hectic parleys with the state government followed. On Saturday morning, the strike came to an end in the presence of Chief Minister Eknath Shinde.
आणि मुख्यमंत्री साहेबांनी काल याचा राजपत्र आणि अध्यादेश काढला त्याबद्दल मराठा समाजाकडून तुमचं मनापासून धन्यवाद. मराठ्यांनी खूप साहेब यासाठी ताकदीने संघर्ष केलाय. माझे मराठ्यांचे लेकरं अंतरवालीपासून निघाल्यापासून रस्त्यावर झोपले. कधी अन्न मिळालं, कधी भाकरी मिळाली नाही, मिळाली पाणी मिळालं नाही बघितलं. एकानंही माझ्यापर्यंत घरानं केलं नाही की आम्हाला अडचणी आल्या म्हणून. ज्या संघर्ष आहे त्या संघर्षाला तोंड दिलं. पण मीही या समाजाला मायबाप मानला आणि याला शब्द दिला होता, तुमची झालेली या महाराष्ट्रातली एकी आणि तुम्ही भोगलेला संघर्ष मुलगा म्हणून वायाला जाऊ देणार नाही.
The march, fueled by the renewed demand for reservation within the Maratha community, gained momentum in 2023 when Jarange initiated a hunger strike in Jalna in August 2023. The protest took a tumultuous turn as police resorted to lathi charges against the demonstrators. After multiple deadlines to the government, hunger strikes and negotiations that weren't fulfilled, the march to Mumbai was carried out. The Marathas are one of the largest communities in India. They form nearly 30 to 32% of Maharashtra's nearly 12 crore population. Like the Jats in Haryana and Patidars in Gujarat, Marathas in Maharashtra too have been demanding OBC status. Politically though, the Marathas are one of the dominant castes. Of the 20 chief ministers Maharashtra has seen so far, around 11 are Marathas, including Eknath Shinde. Many consider this to be a small fraction of the community and say that a large chunk of them are farmers. Data shows 78% of those farmers hold land less than 2 hectares in size. Kunbi is an agrarian caste that falls under the other backward classes category and gets reservation under the same quota. Members of the Maratha community say reservation following a Kunbi caste certificate will help them in their future.
मी स्वतःच कुणबी आहे. माझे मिस्टर मराठा आहेत. त्यामुळे माझ्या मुलाला हा फायदा नक्कीच होणार नव्हता. आता सगळे सोयरे या आरक्षणामध्ये घेतल्यामुळे नक्कीच माझ्या मुलाला सुद्धा यामध्ये फायदा मिळणार आहे कुणबी असल्याचा.
हम लोग को कट ऑफ बहुत ज़्यादा है 90 अबव. उन लोग को 60-70 मिलेगा तो भी वो लोग एडमिशन ले सकते हैं और फीस बहुत ज़्यादा भरना पड़ रहा है. वो सब लोग एफर्ट नहीं कर सकते, तो इस वजह से वो सब इम्पैक्ट पड़ रहा है फ्यूचर में.
The issue of Maratha reservation isn't new. First, in 2014, a 16% quota was proposed for the Maratha community, only to be quashed by the Bombay High Court. Then, under Devendra Fadnavis, the Maharashtra government enacted a bill in favor of a 16% reservation for Marathas in education and employment. However, when the matter reached the Bombay High Court, the court revised the quota to 13% in jobs and 12% in education. The High Court's decision was subsequently challenged in the Supreme Court, leading to the Apex Court's ruling in May 2021 that nullified the reservation for Marathas. The Supreme Court said that by implementing this reservation, the Maharashtra government had surpassed the 50% reservation limit, pushing the state's quota to 65%. Last year, the Maharashtra government filed a curative plea challenging the Supreme Court's orders. Now, protesters are aiming for a way to get reservation faster.
पहले का आरक्षण हो, इंदिरा साहनी को जो ऑर्डर थी उसको वो उसके वजह से नहीं मिल सकता था, बट अभी का जो आरक्षण है वो 50% के अंदर वाला है, 50%, क्योंकि हमको दिया गया जो 50% जो आज जो कुंभी जो समाज का जो आरक्षण है वो दिया गया। उसके लिए गवर्नमेंट ने क्या एक प्रिकॉशन ली थी, जो हमारी मांग थी कि आप हमारा सर्वेक्षण किया जाए। जिनका कभी सर्वेक्षण किया नहीं होगा या तो फिर लोग गए भी नहीं होंगे।
However, experts say the latest notification has nothing new to offer.
As we said in English, devil lies in the details. And then I realized that nothing was new as such, as it was, there was a euphoria over this, Maratha has got the reservation. Actually, nothing was there in the draft. It was it was already there in the system. Already such kind of GRs are there, but only, bits and pieces were twisted in the GR, added some new sage soire, sort of the relatives kind of word, and then it turned out to be a big victory for everybody, but it was not actually a victory. In Marathi, we call it Sarsakat, Kunbi certificate to all Maratha community. And that was the demand, that these kind of videos and, YouTube, his interviews also there. But nothing as such was in the draft notification which was issued today. In the draft, it was clearly said that those who have got reference of the Kunbi in their revenue or other records as per the government norms, they will be only given the Kunbi certificates, so they will be entitled to avail the benefit under the other backward class. But let me tell you one thing: if the person has got a Kunbi certificate, he already availing such kind of facilities in education or in government job also. So I don't think so whether this draft will make any change or it will make any difference in the life of the people who have already got the Kunbi certificates.
Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde says that he is with the Maratha community and for reservation. However, it remains to be seen whether this, that is, including Marathas as OBCs for reservation, is concerned, whether or not it will stand legal scrutiny. This is Shubham Chauhan reporting for HW News.
Stay ahead with our cutting-edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.